Back. Hi everyone, my name is Mumi.
And this is Sumi.
So, how are you guys doing? We really want to know, how are you people doing? Anyway, we're back today to talk about life. 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 What do you know about life? How mysterious is life to you? To me, life is a total mystery because you don't even determine when you want to come, how you want to come. You can't tell anything about life. Basically, you can't even tell about tomorrow. We can't even tell about the next minute. It's that
We just don't know.
yes, you just don't know anything about, as much as you feel like, oh, you're working so hard, you don't determine anything that happens to you in life. Nothing. I feel like things just fall in place based on nature, and then of course you can affect some things based on how you live when you're here and you're conscious, and you can tell about, okay, I'm awake, this is what I want to do, I want to go to the store, I'm back from the store,
Right.
I want to go to school, I want to read books. Those are just the few things. I feel those are just, and that's a tiny little portion. It's so
Of life,
minute.
right,
Yeah, that's
right.
really minute.
Because, the majority of people probably have, 70, 80 years, to live in life.
Right.
And life is anything and nothing. Because you just don't know.
That's what you like to say.
That's my phrase.
Yeah, it's anything and nothing, and
It's
life is just, life is as much as you can find, as much as you can discover. That's life.
It's a
That's-
day by day thing.
Yeah, it's a day by day thing. It's you reading,
Yeah.
and
Minute by minute, yeah.
it's too deep. Life is so deep
And complex.
and very complex, and life is however way you say it. It could be however way you say it. You don't know if you're gonna live for 30 years.
You just don't know.
You just don't know.
You don't know if it's gonna be 100 or 120 or even 1 year or two. You just don't know. I guess I don't know, but now the question is that I hear a lot of people asking once they're here is, why am I here?
Yes. What's your purpose here?
Exactly.
And then people tell you,
What is my
"Oh,
part?"
you need to sit down, you need to think, you need to, think and find your purpose by yourself.
Right.
What is that thing that you have strengths in doing?
And
Yes.
yeah.
What strengths do you have in you?
What are your weaknesses?
What are your weaknesses? And like that, you can actually find your purpose. I feel that sounds about right. But then sometimes you just feel something is your purpose. That's why you're here,
Right.
and then you discover something else along the line.
And sometimes it's not even your strength.
Exactly.
It could be something that you've never imagined in 1,000 years, that you would never had imagined, and then
Absolutely.
all of a sudden it came upon you when you
And
were
then-
50 or
Yes.
60, and then
Yes,
you
absolutely.
actually start
And
that.
then you're thinking something is your weakness, and somewhere along the line you just turn it around to be a strength.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So life, which comes back to life being anything and nothing.
life is just so complicated. It's just so deep. It's just so mysterious. It's I know how we talk between ourselves, and then I really don't want to go into that because that's a little bit, I don't even
Too
know.
personal.
It's personal. I don't mind putting it out there, but then life is however way you say it. That's all. At the end of the day, that's what we talk about basically. It's
Right.
however way you say it.
And I also feel like we, as the occupants of life, everybody, we're all in each other's life, and we are all supposed to be here for each other.
Absolutely.
In a way it's like, I cannot live without you, and you can't live without me.
So we're kind of like a support system for one
So
another.
it's like a network, because if you think about it, you want to be if you are a loner, or you just want to be all by yourself, you can't really be by yourself, because the milk that you buy in the store, somebody actually makes that milk. and put
Yeah,
it
so
there
now,
for you to grab.
so now you're taking it to ecosystem where you're even talking about the plants, you're talking
plants,
about
the
the
food,
animals, you're talking about
everything.
everything,
The house
the
you live
living
in.
things and the not living
You know,
things.
you can't build your house by
occupying
yourself.
Yes,
You
occupying
know.
the earth, the space that we live in.
So we're all in each other's lives for ourselves, for everybody. So I guess life is so complex that we just don't know. Life is, you don't know. And that is the beauty of it. We need to look at the positivity of life in a way that not knowing is like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen next?
Yeah, so we keep
it's
seeking for
beautiful.
more. We keep, you keep wanting to know.
You want to
keep
know.
finding.
You keep
Yeah.
finding. You keep. It's like one step
Researching
after
and-
another,
yeah,
after
yeah,
another.
yeah, yeah.
And that's what keeps it fun. That's
Yes.
why I feel like that's actually why we're all here.
And you know
Is
the
the not
funny
knowing
thing and
part.
the interesting thing, the more you seek, the more you
You
find.
find absolutely.
Yes, the more you research, the more you find. So the more questions you ask, the more answers you get. So you can only know as much as you find. That's it. And to be honest, I remember I would always ask my dad when he was alive, my dad of blessed memories, and he would tell me that I used to ask a lot of questions, and he would tell me that once this question is answered, you're gonna have another question, and it's
Yeah.
actually endless. So you keep asking, you keep finding, and then it's just like that. It's endless. You just keep because I would ask a lot of questions like, why is the sky there? What's behind there? What's just a lot of
Right.
questions like that, and then I have actually come to the realization that there's definitely no end to it.
There is no
There
end.
is no end to it.
And as human beings, that we are the ever evolving beings that we are. I was even asking this question to you earlier today, and I thought, guess what? I don't even know me. I feel like
Yeah,
I feel like
you
in the
said
next
that
5
to
minutes
me.
I might change my mind. Instead of,
Yes.
I said yes before, but 5 minutes later I'm saying no. What happened there?
Well,
Because I'm a human being,
Guys, I need to let you know. I need to let you all know that Sumi is very, very weird. She's the weirdest person I've ever met in my life. She is so weird. Like this moment, she doesn't like it, and then the next moment, it's her favorite. So
Because you see, that right there tells you that this is life. You
Yeah.
just don't know. This minute you want something, next minute you don't want it. Because you're a human being, you're part of life. Life is ever evolving. You as a human being, you're ever changing.
and, yeah,
I was once a 1-year-old, and then I was 5, and guess what? I'm probably 100 now. Like, life is
and
ever...
then now we're talking about life and life and life.
Yeah.
And there's something again, death,
Absolutely.
and you never can tell when that's coming.
And it's a part of life.
Yes, and it's inevitable, and it comes like it never tells, it never announces. Even when you're sick and they're like, oh, the person is so sick, whatever, it might be dying tomorrow. You probably won't even die tomorrow. It might be today.
It might
They might live longer,
many
and
more
then-
years. Yeah, or
Yes,
not.
Yes,
Yeah.
we just don't know. We just don't know. It's sometimes it scares me. We sick, we find, we do a lot of researches, and you just want to know more, and then it just ends somewhere.
Yeah. Well, and death is also part of life that we can just never, say no to. It's going to be part of everyone's story someday. I guess sometimes also it has to do with the legacy that you actually left. So anyways, we would just like to throw the question out there to everybody as well, as what is your take in life?
Yeah.
What do you know about life? And
How do you see life? How do you
yes.
perceive life? How do you live your life? We live a life with so much fun. Like this, our lives are filled with fun. We try to have fun as much as we can.
We try,
And
yeah.
so let's hear you guys out. Drop your comments down below, and then we can take it from there. We'll continue. Thank you guys. Bye.